With a winter chill gripping much of the nation, no such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Jacksonville. And not much happening on the return as we'll get this to about the 23. At their own 23-yard line. First carry for the Clemson man, Travis Etienne. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. And right away he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. This defense for the Jags, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it. To the landing zone, and that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
41-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Son.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Lawrence will throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Jeffrey Simmons in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And that is no good. He hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in. And this will stay at a 7-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. He was brought down by Foyesade Oluwakin. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing is Ward. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's able to bring to 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Ward. And his throw is going to be incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. The Jaguars at 9-4 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd
Hey, lie. Sink right.
ETN up the middle.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Soko.
From midfield now, Lawrence will try to pick it up himself.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, run. Soko, hot.
4th down. Here's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
And the Jaguars
10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
A handoff for ETN. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. These 2 division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville.
Easy, route.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
Red on red. Son. Silver.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready, break. On red. Here we go.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
Down to the 25. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Hey, Soko, so high.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And this one caught by Hunter over the middle. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence.
Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers honest, and they did so there, and they wind up picking up positive yardage.
Second down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5.
Hey, go. Hey,
A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward.
And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Travis Hunter, his first touchdown on the year.
And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Next to score, Titans 10, Jaguars 7.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Oh, good return up past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
At the 46-yard line.
Second and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
First down, Titans, gain of 12. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback, though.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Red on red.
Here's a give to ETN.
And he'll take this one out to about the 13.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And some room to work. It's picked up by the Titans. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This 2nd and 4.
Come on.
Now Ward.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him over 3,000 yards passing now on the campaign.
And Brandon, nowadays your leader's usually closer to 5,000 yards on the year, but still, 3,000 yards, a good season.
The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
To throw, here's Ward.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 10 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball.
There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there.
With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
That's the score, 17. Jaguars 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
To throw is Ward.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now they'll shift things around. Ward to throw once more.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Titans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ward. That's complete to DK.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Let's go.
Pollard will take it up the gut.
Down to about the 22 here. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Off play action, Ward.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Titans 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Titans 1st down.
Ready. Gravity line. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's taken down at the 7th after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
Ready.
Play action. It's Ward. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Trying to run forward, Pollard.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Here's Lawrence.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
48-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He's got a man, it's his fullback. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 30. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, if you like the guys who run the ball, you're enjoying watching this. But the other guys, especially the defense coordinator, trying to figure out an answer on how to slow down the running game, I think maybe starts to call more blitzes, because you can call run blitzes in order to try and get more people to the point of attack.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Etienne. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Lion. Here we go.
On 2nd down, Etienne once more. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Extra point attempt here still to come.
And the lead will shrink to 6.
Next to score, Titans 27, Jaguars 21.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
That's good.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Ward.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Play action now, Ward.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Titans will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the
60
2-point
Bison.
conversion.
60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
They'll try and throw for it.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Hey, son.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Lawrence. Down the right sideline.
And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Here's Etienne.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
Now Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. From 19 yards away.
And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
We've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
3rd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Ward.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down, Tennessee.
Operating from the gun. Ward. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Ward. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Got it. Ready?
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Ready?
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a third down and 3.
Go, Reed. Panther 11. 79. Cut back to.
Now again here to Pollard. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Ready up.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw forward with Ward. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, let's face it, that's just a helpless feeling for a running back there. He's looking up to find a hole, and all he finds is a whole lot of ticked-off linebacker.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Easy. Hey.
Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Hey, son.
Lawrence will throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Taken from just outside the 30. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 30-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Here we go.
Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
60 Vikings. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up.
Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, 59 yards. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
Jaguars 28.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron, Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Over the middle, he gets it to Hunter.
Lawrence's pass complete to Travis Hunter. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
On the red.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Here's 3rd down at 5.
Route.
Now Lawrence.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And this is caught that they say out of bounds. A little bit of 1st down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to give up the football.
It's a turnover on down.
So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
6 yards.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Ward. Pollard here once again. Back-to-back catches. And he is going to have a Titans first down, and that should just about do it.
First down. 19. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory.
But if you step back and look